co-host.
All right.
Thank you.
Away we go. So many people jumping in. Wow, this is amazing. You guys must have had the bell ring because this is an amazing turnout for the workshop. Everybody must want to make some money, I think, Johan. It seems like it's the day for it, right?
100%. I think
Amazing to
everybody's
see.
going, man, this year's going too quickly. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get into it. Let's see what
it.
we can do. So we've got a whole bunch of people jumping in. I can see we've got about 30 people coming in right now. More people coming in every single minute. So thank you guys for jumping in. I'm going to make the most use of our time and make sure that this is a useful spend of your time together. We're going to run through some different bits and pieces. Just letting everybody into the room as they're coming in right now. I can see a couple of friends and clients already.
Peter's on here.
Who have we got?
Peter, I got to say, that beard is very, very impressive.
Nice.
Peter, he's the one who just sent through the testimonial with.
Oh, yeah, that was great. I saw that. Like, Peter, that was an amazing comment that you made. Saved your productivity 10 weeks into a 5-minute exercise or something. That was really great. Thank you, man, for sending that through. All right, guys. So we've got a whole bunch of people coming in. My name's Walt. I'm one of the co-founders of Comet Suite, along with my business partner, Johan, who's here with me on the call as well. We are going to run through some pretty cool stuff and make the most use of your time. So you responded to our call, which was, hey, would you like to learn how we built our agency out to 50K MRR? And then we've built that into a system. And today's call is going to be a workshop. We're literally going to show you the steps that we took to do it. We've got a worksheet that you can work along with us, which I'll give you the link for in just a second. And we've also got a bonus as well, guys. If you want to stay with us until the end of the call, we've got our operations manager, Kyle, who's a legend and we love him. He created a playbook, what we call our outbound marketing playbook. And he documented this exact steps that our business has done to create a bit of success in this space. And we're going to give you that playbook as well if you stick around to the end. So just stick with us. We're going to walk through this workshop and we want to make sure that it's value time. What's in it for us? Why would we do this? Why would we give away our secrets? Well, quite simply, because we made it work. We had some wins, which we'll share with you guys in just a second. And then we got a whole bunch of requests to show other people how to do it. And we turned that into a separate business on its own. And now we're helping people achieve their results by growth in their agency. So what's in it for us? If we help you guys achieve these results, then we're bringing on more clients and we're helping other people win for themselves. So there's a bit of a win-win going on, and that's why we do it. I often want to know, why would you give away your secrets? Well, quite frankly, because we turned it into a system that we can duplicate, and if we help you win, then we win. So everybody's on an upward trajectory, which always seems to work well. So a whole bunch of people coming in. Johan, I'm going to ask you to keep that admit all button just permanently down, and we can work it through. Now, Johan, you just come out of no power, no internet for a couple of days. So you back on full steam?
I am, but my internet's a bit choppy, so excuse me if it's a bit laggy. It was an amazing couple of days without power and without internet because it got us to connect more as a family. It was awesome. My kids now said, "Hey, can we have no power day once a week?"
It's like Earth Day by request.
No devices, no nothing. It was awesome.
Amazing. Well, dude, with your internet being a little bit choppy, I'll probably do most of the talking, which if you guys know me well, won't be much of a surprise, but I will jump Johan in every now and again and bring him in. Without Johan in this business, there is no business. So he and I are working together super well. So guys, let me just jump across here. Again, I promise to make the most use of your time. I definitely want this to be interactive, you guys. So if I'm just here monologuing, it's tough. I could probably do it. I can talk underwater with that mouthful of marbles, but if you're interacting, I'll be able to give you a whole bunch more. So I might just ask you for things like drop a one or answer a question or give me something there. And if you can do that for me, that'll help me give more energy into the workshop and help you make the most of your time. So do interact, do ask questions, do pop things in, and we're going to walk through how we built our agency out to 50K MRR, how we put that into a system, and how we've now helped thousands, literally thousands of other agency owners do the same thing. So James Harvest, one of our clients, I can see you there in the call, and Peter O'Donnell, great to have you here. Thanks guys for joining us. Really appreciate you. You're going to see probably the same stuff that you've already had access to. I love the fact that you're here, and thank you so much for jumping in. All right. So welcome to the workshop. Can you see my screen, Johan? Can you just give me a thumbs up if that's coming through okay?
I certainly can.
Beautiful. Awesome. Let's get into it. Together on this call, what we're going to do is look at agency growth, all right, and why we sucked at it in the beginning. That's a weird place to start, but it's a genuine fact. We absolutely sucked. And so many people that we speak to growing their agency is a tough road to hoe at the beginning. It's a really struggle. So we want to share that we're no different. This didn't happen magically. It happened as a process. And that's what we're going to share. So when we cracked the code and how we cracked the code, we grew to 50K MRR quickly, right? Quickly. Once we actually uncovered the secret, we grew to 50K MRR quickly, and then how we turned that into a system. And I was reading Atomic Habits yesterday. If you guys haven't ever read that, it's an amazing read, by the way. Atomic Habits. And one of the things that he talked about was the fact that you could have a goal. So let's say we set a goal to make $1 million a year. All right. You could have a goal and you've got yourself a kind of a North Star to head towards. But if you have a system that runs every single day, then there's the system that will get you to the goal, right? And in fact, we looked at, in that Atomic Habits book, I was really fascinated. He said, if you didn't have a goal, but you spent all your time on the system, and for an agency, it's clients, it's acquisitions, it's presentations, if you just spent the time on the system, you'd probably hit the goal anyway. So having the system in place is something that we found to be super, super, super important. Johan's just dropped in a question in the chat box there as well. And guys, I want you to take a note of this. In another slide, I think on the next slide, I'm going to give you the download link for the worksheet. Okay. And the worksheet is to complement this workshop. All right. But the worksheet is built in such a way that you can take it with you after the call. You don't need to fill it out while we're here. Okay. So we wanted to give it to you so you could take it with you, download it, get it done. But you don't have to fill it in while you're on the call. It's something that you can do afterwards. All right. But one of the first questions in that worksheet is going to be, who's your ideal client? So it's worth having a think about, because if you can answer that in the chat, when we get to generating leads, I'll show you how you can generate leads in your business and for your niche and your vertical right here. So at the end, as I mentioned, we're going to give our free playbook for generating sales with our outbound strategy that was created by our operations manager, Kyle, who's put together an incredible resource there for you guys. So stick around to the end. We're going to give you that playbook as well. That's designed to help you grow your business. All right, cool. So let's have a look at this right there. If you don't like typing, you can grab that QR code. Or if you just want to grab the worksheet, it is whitelabelsuite.com/worksheet. All right. And I'll pop that into the chat as well. So it's whitelabelsuite.com/worksheet. And that will download our workbook that goes along with this call. Now, again, guys, you don't need to fill this out on the call. This has been designed so the first part of the worksheet has got a bit of a summary of this presentation. And then the last part is the activity that will help you move it forward. But you can grab it. That's the link. And you can put that together. So at the end of this presentation, you're going to have a clear and specific framework for growing your agency. So guys, can you just give me a 1 in the chat box if you already have an agency? If you have clients, give me a 1. If you don't have clients yet, if you're only just getting started in this world, give me a 2 if you can. And let's just have a bit of a look. So we got bit of a mixture, 1s and 2s. 1, says James, 1, 2, 2, 50-50. Okay, so let me start in that case. For those of you who popped the 2 in the chat box, what is an agency? An agency is simply a business that helps other businesses by providing them skills and services. All right, simple. Now, if you get one client and you help them write emails, you're an agency. All right, if you get one client and you help them build a better website, you're an agency. If you've got clients and you help them do SEO, video marketing, social media, Facebook ads, you're an agency. Okay. So what is an agency? An agency is a business that helps other businesses achieve by providing skills and services. All right. Now, a lot of the things that we can provide these days is software based. And if you've got programs like GHL, Go High Level, you have an incredible suite of tools that you're able to provide to an agency. But this presentation is not just about GHL. It's about having the ability to fill your funnels and create an incoming stream of clients no matter where we find you, okay? So if you haven't got a client already, what we're also going to cover on this call is that you will be able to use what we're about to show you as the thing you sell in your agency, okay? So we're going to give you a bit of a golden ticket that you can, even if you've never got a client before, we're going to give you something that you can go out and get clients with quickly. All right, cool. So let me come back one. Just another reminder to download that worksheet. Head to whitelabelsuite.com/worksheet. Scan the code if you don't like typing, and we will have that. You'll have that on your file. You'll be able to work with that after this call. and go all the way through. Okay, so this is the story of how our agency built to over 50K MRR in just 90 days. And we went on to bring in 180 new clients in less than 6 months, which added 420,000 to our bottom line. And then how you can easily leverage what we built to 10x your business. That is a picture of Johan and I on stage in Dallas with Go High Level in October, as we had a SaaSpreneur Gold Award given to us, which was 100 paying sub accounts in our GHL agency, which is a pretty cool milestone to hit. So we just want to kind of frame this with, we know what we're talking about, but we didn't always have that kind of buzz. So at the beginning, life really was difficult. In our first 6 months of running our agency, which we call Comet Suite, in our first 6 months trying to build this agency, we got just 12 clients in 6 months, right? And I got to tell you, life was hard. We were not driving Ferraris. We were working 18-hour days, just trying to keep up. And what was really weird was we thought, and we still do, that we had really incredible stuff that we could offer a client. We had all this amazing cool stuff. I've been a software developer for 15 years. I had all of this kind of tools. We found Go High Level. We had even more tools. Johan's come from an amazing web design background. So we had a great graphics team and web design team. So we had amazing stuff that we could offer. And we were so excited about it that we'd sit down with a client and start talking them through, and everybody would just glaze over. You know, it was like, we can do this and this and this and this and this. And by the second or third this, they were out. They were done. It's like, just guys, too hard, right? We couldn't understand why we had something so great and literally nobody wanted to pick it up. Or just 12 clients in 6 months. It was tough. We had so much to offer, but every client just realized it was too much. We were talking to them about funnels, and now we've got surveys, and we can do automated marketing and email systems, and now we can do workflows and automations and reputation management and mistext callback and SEO and video. Whoa. The clients are just going, wow, guys, sounds great. And in their head, they're going, yeah, it's going to take me 12 months to implement this. I'm going to need a team of 3 people. Ain't no way. And they would say stuff to us like, wow, sounds really amazing. Yeah, not for us right now. Or yeah, look, it's probably a little wrong time. Just, come back to us in 6 months. And we were just not getting any traction. And then this is the turning point. Then we implemented the system that we're about to show you on this call and rocketed to 50K MRR in the next 90 days, right? And it was all about one thing. It was about an offer that was so good, it became irresistible. Right? And if you've heard that phrase before, I'm not surprised, because one of the best books on the market at the moment is this one by Alex Hormozi, which is $100 million offers. And what he talks about is creating an offer so good that people feel dumb saying no. And that's where we focused. If you haven't, by the way, guys, this is Alex's first book. His second book's out now, which is $100 million leads, which we absolutely play by the book. Spend the $50, go and get it. Definitely one of the best investments you can make in your business. Right. So we had all this amazing stuff, which wasn't selling. And then we created an offer that was so good that people felt dumb saying no. And then this is the cool part. Then we taught others. All right. Now, guys, I'm just going to reshare my screen here and make sure it's optimized for audio. We taught others, and this is a little bit of feedback from some of our existing clients.
That white label suite story is amazing because would you like 1,000 leads or something in your account every month for $150 or something like that? And people are throwing money at them like crazy.
Hey y'all, my name is Pharaoh. I'm 16. Kind of just wanted to hop on here and tell my story, how I'm going with high level and white label suite. And I started white label suite a week ago. Shout out Miss Ebony for helping me out on my journey. And using the 20 free lead system, my process just skyrocketed. Honestly, I started booking clients like this. Like this week, I have 9 meetings booked just off sending Facebook and Instagram outreaches using the 20 free lead system.
Hey, John Logar, founder of consultingunleashed.com. I just want to say a big thank you to the White Label Suite team. They have built an incredible software. We've generated thousands of leads and prospects out of utilizing the system. We've successfully generated hundreds of thousands. In fact, I think collectively through our clients, probably millions of dollars worth of sales.
Hey, Ryan here from Growthable, and I just wanted to give a massive shout out to Walt, Chris, Johan, and the guys at White Label Suite, Comet, etc. about how much impact they're having on the GHL ecosystem and how much they're helping agencies. I implemented it, I started running it, conversion rates massive.
What's up, you guys? My name is Sam Carlson, one of the co-founders of UpX, and the boys over at White Label Suite are the real deal.
Hey there, Tyson Sharp here. I just thought I'd give a huge shout out to Johan, to Walt, to Chris and the extended team of White Label Suite. Everything that they give you is exactly what you need to not only grow your business, but also give the tools and the competencies enabled to allow others to grow their businesses as well.
I've ran your 20 free leads, and one of the clients turned in over $700,000 worth of annuity. So then the client then gets 1.5% of that. So
Wow.
it's a slam dunk. He's happy.
Is he now your best, most enthusiastic client ever?
He is very much so, and I think I
love
need
that.
to charge him more.
Absolutely.
Hey, it's Mel Power here, and I've just been to the gym, got my morning coffee, and I thought I'd just pop in and say hi and share my experience as to why I love White Label Suite. Can continually run, that's bringing leads into the funnel all the time. And the WLS guys, well, there it is.
Wait, I know who Jason is. Jason Wardrop, how you doing? So obviously we got to chat, but Jason, I want to ask you, how do you think this would impact the life of a GHL business owner?
Dude, I think it's totally game changer.
Hey guys, what is up? It is Dominic. If you're new to the channel, I am Dominic Baptist, one of the top affiliates in the world for high level. One of the most exciting videos I've probably ever made. After demoing this lead generation software, I was hooked.
People are throwing money at them like crazy.
16, I'm still on my free trial and I have 9 to 12 meetings booked this week.
Probably millions of dollars worth of sales. White Label Suite.
White Label Suite.
White Label Suite.
Alrighty. So, guys, what I wanted to do there was just talk about the fact that this is not just us, all right? The fact that we taught people, and there's success stories now coming in. If you can head over to whitelabelsuite.com or commentsuite.com, and you can find out just the amount of testimonials we've got. In fact, another one came through yesterday, and you heard on that testimonial reel, people saying things like the 20 free lead system and booked 9 meetings in my first week. The guy's still in his free trial and he's 16 years old. But we had a testimonial come in just yesterday, and that was from somebody in our school group talking about the fact that they'd made their first meeting booking from following the steps that we outlined. So the cool thing is, once we cracked this code, we were able to teach other people, and they experienced success as well, which has been phenomenal for us. And we started this by making this crazy irresistible offer. And this was the offer, guys. Would you like 20 free leads for your business? All right. Now, don't let the simplicity fool you. All right. This is a very, very simple offer, but let's test it out. Let's test if it works. There's 50 people on the call right here. If I said to you guys right here on the call, who would like 20 free targeted leads for your business? Give me a 1. Paul says me. Give me a 1 if you would like 20 free targeted leads. And guys, if you're watching the chat box, just check it out. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's an irresistible offer, right? So how did we do that? How can we offer people 20 free leads? We had a bit of a secret sauce. So I'm going to share that with you. That was the offer that we started making out to businesses. And what we did was we reached out to businesses with that offer. We reached them where they were. So we went in and we said, hey, who'd like 20 free leads? And we offered that on Facebook. We went in there. Paul, thank you so much. Paul's the one that gave us that testimonial yesterday, and he got the meeting. Amazing offer. Thank you, man. We reached them on Facebook, going into business groups and saying, hey, guys, who'd like 20 free leads? Me. We reached out on LinkedIn. Hey, notice that you're in this kind of space. We do that as a business. Would you like us to generate free leads? Me. We DM'd people on Instagram. Of course, we connected with people on email with an outreach program, okay? And that offer absolutely booked our calendar solid, right? People were coming in and we were just round robining these leads out because our calendars just booked. In fact, to the point where at one point, Johan, I still have the screenshot of the message, messaged me and said, dude, can we turn this off for a little while? My calendar is booked out for 3 weeks. All right. We just had so many people. Now, again, think about the transition here. We went from having something so amazing, but couldn't get anybody to listen to us, to just booking out solid by offering one simple thing. Businesses need leads. And the test is here. We asked you guys, who'd like the leads? Me. Dude, I need them. I don't care who you are. We need leads, right? It booked our calendar so far out. It was absolutely incredible. Our sales teams were getting round robin leads. So we were sending people through a specific sequence, which we're going to show you guys in just a second. And we could actually see when they watched, we'd send them the message, they'd opt in to get their leads, they'd watch the demo, they'd book in with our sales team, and people were getting these round robin leads all the time. On the call, and this is the important thing, on the call, we did not try and sell them all the amazing things we could do. We did not. Because that was where we failed before. We broke this down into making one offer, and it completely changed our agency business. And here's the offer that we made on the call. Would you like us to generate 1,000 targeted leads for you in 10 minutes for less than $500? And people started throwing their credit card at us. It was incredible. Yes, show me the 23 leads. Wow, this is amazing. Would you like us to do this for you every single month? We generate 1,000 leads for $500. Yes, I would. Wow. And then as soon as people get that lead generation system going, in the back end, we're like, hey, we've also got a system for managing those leads. We've got a CRM program that we can install for you if you don't have one. Oh, I've already got one. I run HubSpot. Cool, no props. Let's plug this into HubSpot. Oh, I've got Salesforce. I run Infusionsoft. Cool, no props. We can still set this up as a pre-CRM. This is the bit that made Sean Clark from High Level's eyes bulge out of his head, because we were coming up against people that had spent 20 grand on HubSpot. What we did was we set this up as a pre-CRM. We ran the leads through GHL, and then when they were interested, just zapped them across to their HubSpot system. Beautiful, all right? So if people already would say, generate the leads, if they don't have a CRM, hey, we've got a system, great. Another couple $100 a month, we'll add automations and all that kind of stuff on the back end. And then we could upsell all of our other services. But it was getting the leads that the businesses were responding to. That's the thing that made everything change for us. So what do you think happens? Guys, and I want to ask you guys this really, what do you think happens when you present an irresistible offer to the right audience at the right time? What happens when it's so good, people can't say no? They're ready to buy and your business grows. Our opportunity board, so this is our Comet Suite dashboard. This is GHL, as you guys know. This is what happened. We had emails going out. We had Facebook leads coming in. We were tracking people going through. Massive momentum happens, Peter, exactly. We were tracking if they were interested, and then we're going into a follow-up campaign. If they're very interested, if they'd watched the little demo video, okay, if they watch the full video, which is about 15 minutes, then they book in with a one-on-one, and if they're ready to buy. This is our opportunity board, and we're just moving people left to right. Now, if your sales team every single day, the only leads they need to focus on are the ones that are ready to buy, how do you think they're going to do? How would you do? If you had, what do we got there? 10 people today that have watched the video, answered the survey, jumped in and said, yes, I'm interested, had a look at what we've got, and then responded and said, yes, I'd like to talk to someone about getting started. Do you think you could make some extra sales this month? All right. This is the system that we built. And we did this with our agency brand, which we called Comet Suite. Now, what happened was when we created this success, we said, we did a little flex. You can probably still find it in the GHL group. We did a little flex in the GHL group. We said, woohoo, 50K MRR in 90 days. And we were inundated with requests. People just coming to us going, how did you do it? What did you show us? And we're like, oh, we've got this lead generation tool that sits outside of GHL. And we're just offering people that, oh, can we have that tool? Can we use that tool? And we're like, no, that's our secret, right? But we had so many people ask us, 273 comments on that post. So many people ask us for a white label version of that leads tool that we got together over the weekend. I think Johan and I were kicking back and probably enjoying a rum at that point. We said, what if we offered it to a couple of GHL agencies? There's enough business out there for everyone to have enough business. It's not like we're ever going to run that well dry. What should we do? So we added to Comet Suite. So Comet Suite's our brand, our company. We added a tier, which we called White Label Suite. So we added on an extra level called White Label Suite, which allowed people to then white label our tools. And we did a bit of a test case. We did a bit of a thank you to the ROMs, as Paul. We did a bit of a test case where we dropped in to that GHL group and we said, okay, guys, look, a bit of a test. If you'd like a white label copy of this, come and have a chat with us. And 100 GHL agencies joined us in that first week to white label this tool. And we went, whoa, this is something pretty cool. Now, that was 18 months ago. And now since then, we've welcomed over 2,500 GHL agency and agency owners in general into the white label level. And we've seen some of that success. So this is how we did it. We created this 20 free leads funnel, right? And we offered businesses 20 free leads. We'd say to them, hey, we've got this tool. We'd love to show you how it works and generate 20 targeted free leads for you. All right, who wants it? And they say, me, I do. We say, great. Give us a little bit more detail. Now, this is what are we doing here, guys? We're qualifying people at this point. Give us a little bit more detail. Tell us about your company. Tell us who you are, what you do. Tell us your business size, right? And then once they filled that out, we'd say, great. To activate your leads, jump on a call with us. Oh, can't you just send me the leads? Well, no, because I don't know what you need. Jump on a call, tell me what you need, and we'll get it off to you. And this is where we were booking our calendars with people who just want their leads. And the difference is with a typical follow-up, it's like, hey, haven't heard back from you. Just wondering if you're still interested. Dead crickets, spin effects rolling through the desert. Nobody answers that stuff. But if you're reaching out to people going, hey, I've still got these leads. Noticed you haven't booked in with me. Do I let them go or do you still want them? Oh, I still want them. Sweet. Calendars booked. All right. Now we're sitting in front of our ideal clients. Now, because we run Go High Level has this thing called snapshots, which we can create this as a template. So we turned our funnels and systems into a snapshot that we were then able to distribute out. Now, guys, if you've got GHL, if you're on the call and you have GHL, this is going to fit straight in with you. If you don't have GHL, you can get a 30-day free trial and you can still install the snapshots and get all the assets and everything and get it up and running, right? But we turned this into a snapshot, which means we could then deploy this same system out to other GHL agency owners along with our leads tool, right? And this was the results. Gigi says, woohoo, first sign up from our 20 free leads campaign. I'm psyched. Michael says, hey, Walt and the team, when's the next Zoom call? I'd love to be on it and ask some questions. 24 hours in, I've already got 7 meetings booked. Michael, one of our superstars, went on to book over 100 meetings in the next 30 days, and his business is off the clock now. John just says, going over the 20 free lead snapshot, I freaking love it. All right. And then we just kept seeing this come in. Not only were people booking leads, but now they're making sales. So Rafi said, first time CRM, $1,500 to $2,000 a month on the SaaS with the leads. Betsy says, 2 licenses sold today. How'd it go? Easiest sale ever. Wow, when was the last time you had 2 licenses? It was the easiest sale ever. Betsy, what about Chris? $350 a month with 1,000 leads a month plan, right? These success stories kept on coming. As I said, we had a testimonial yesterday coming in. Cortez says, just sold my first license. Woo, $400 a month with a $600 setup fee. All right. So $1,000 in the first month, $400 a month, every month thereafter. Philip said, this guy purchased right on the spot. He didn't even need to see the demo after I emailed him. He was just ready to go. I love this one with Mike. Happy to be here. We just signed up today. And my business partner, Teresa, already sold a $500 a month license. Whoa. White Label Suite is amazing. Gareth, first client on board. I've not even set it up yet. For those who are techie, who aren't techie, you'll be able to resonate with that, right? Not even set it up yet, and I've got my first client on board. And they kept on coming. So guys, I want to show you how this lead generation system works. This is the tool that we built and plugged it straight into the whole GHL program. So guys, I would love to know, this is the interactive bit. Who's your ideal client? If I could put somebody on a call with you or 10 people on a call with you right now that were your ideal client, what kinds of businesses would you want to reach out to? And let me know, and let's see if we can actually generate leads live here on the call. And guys, as a bit of a pro tip, this is exactly the demo that we're doing with people when they get into our calendar. So let us know in the chat, what kind of businesses do you best work with? Recording studio owners, says Paul. Rightio. B2C, says Jose. Yeah, we've got heaps of training on that, Jose. Electricians, business loans, HVAC, accountants. All right, plumbers. Amazing. All right, guys, this is going to be fun. Let's see how this works. So we built this little leads tool, right? So this is our leads system. And I'm going to do some real life lead generation here for a couple of our people that have answered here on the call. So this is powered by AI, has AI built into the background. So the first thing with AI is you need to kind of fill in the A of the AI. You need to tell it what you want it to be. So we come up here to our profile, and right here, we set up all about our business, right? This is training the AI. Now, let me just jump in here and say this is a made-up company. So I'm XYZ Consultancy, all right? And my business website is abcconsultant.com. All right, so this is as hard as it is to train the AI. What do I sell? I sell business systems and lead generation. All right, who does it help? Let's go with business owners. And if you're talking to plumbers, it helps plumbers. If you're talking to recording studio owners, it helps recording studio owners. What does it do for them? Automates their lead generation and business growth. All right, done. As hard as that. And contact person today can be me. I'm Walt. All right, cool. Now, as I click on save, guys, I answered 6 questions about me. What's my business name? What's my website? What do I sell? Who does it help? What does it do for them? And who should you contact if you're interested, right? Can you guys just give me a 1? Give me a 1 in the chat box if you could answer those 6 questions. A lot of people get stuck with, I don't know how AI works. Could you give me a 1 if you could answer those 6 questions about your business, or if you feel like your clients could answer the 6 questions about their businesses? Cool. Everybody saying 1. Great. Amazing. So that's training the AI. Johan, I might just mute you, bud. Thank you. So that's training the AI, okay? Now that we have that, let's create some campaigns. So we had our first person there looking for recording studio owners. Great. So Paul, let's jump in here and go, I'm looking for recording studios. Now, let's create a campaign just for recording studios. And I'll say, okay, so I'm looking for recording studios. Recording studio, and let's go to the recording studio capital of the world, Los Angeles. Cool. Now, this works with any niche, any industry, any vertical, anywhere on the planet, any continent, any city, any suburb, any street, okay? So we've got a recording studios in LA, and we go search. Now, what's going to happen in the background is we're going to start to bring in the records of these leads. So here we go. Now I can go as narrow or as broad as I want to go with my targeting, okay? So I'm zooming here on the map. I can get this wherever I want it to be. And now I'm starting to find my results for that specific search, all right? So I've got business name, great. I've got their address, awesome. I've got their reputation in the marketplace. I've got their website. I've got their business phone number. Now, there's nothing magic there, guys. This is literally just Google. Right? If you went to Google and did this search, these are the results you'd get. And if you had 10 minutes, you could probably copy and paste them all into a spreadsheet. Okay? Nothing magic here. The magic is happening in the background. Because when I now click on this as a result, what we're starting to see is all of this data is starting to be enriched. Now, what am I starting to find with all of these business results is I'm starting to see their social media details. So I can connect with these guys directly on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or YouTube, leave a comment on a LinkedIn profile, right? I can start to see, for example, what website technology they're built on. Now, if you're running GHL or you're running a WordPress agency, you might want to know who's building on what. I can see if they're running Google Analytics. What does that tell me? That they're tracking all their leads, okay? I can start to see if they've got Facebook pixels installed. I can start to see all of the information about these companies, right? And importantly, I'm starting to get the contact details for the people that are working at these businesses. All right. So I'm starting to find how I can reach out to these companies. Now, if we come across to one that I was running a little while ago, that's got a few more results here. So it populates over a few minutes. I can even start to see things like employee counts. All right. So I'm starting to find out how many people work at these companies. If they've got the position that the people work out, their first name and last name. I've even got their cell phone number if it's available. Whoa. So within a few minutes, I've been able to target my ideal client. I've been able to enrich and find out all about them. And now if I wanted to reach out to any of these companies, I can do so in a number of different ways. So I know that East West Studios might be my ideal client. Cool. Let's go and check them out on Facebook. Now I've got them right here. I know they're my ideal client, and I can do what? I can message them right here. Okay. I can literally drop in here. Hey guys, are you taking on new clients? Boom. I can reach out and I can connect with people where they are. Not only can I give them a buzz, I can drop them in an email, and we've got full transparent data within the system. 100% compliant data. What do I mean by that? You might be reaching out to, let's say, we've got our real estate agent search here, and I've got a contact here of Katie. All right, so I can see that Katie's a realtor, and Katie says, "Where did you get my details from?" Well, Katie, let me just tell you, we can see exactly which website we found your email on and all your details. Okay, 100% transparency on the data. Now we're able to say, okay, cool. We did that for recording studios. We can do for plumbers. We can do for electricians. We can do all that kind of stuff. HVAC, easy, simple. Okay, and it's literally as easy as just saying, what kind of business are we looking for? So I'll go, okay, I'm looking for HVAC contractors. And I can see that question there, Johan. I'll get to that in a second. HVAC contractors in London. All right, just to swap out our continents. Okay, so I'm looking for an HVAC contractor in London. Great. I'm looking for a building company in Sydney. I'm looking for business coaches in Miami. Whatever it is that you're looking for, we're able to find those details, enrich that data, and get all of that contact information. Okay, and the cool part then kicks in, because once I've got that data, and I now, okay, cool, I want to start to outreach to these guys. I want to start to get into a connection. I go, cool, one click straight across to my GHL or my HubSpot or my Salesforce or my Keep system, straight into my CRM program. One click integration. If you are running GHL, by the way, guys, this fits right inside of your GHL. You'll notice that there's no branding here. This sits right inside of your own GHL dashboard. So this is our brand, Comet Suite, okay? Sits right inside of your branded dashboard, so it becomes your software. You can set up your own business, your logos, your URL, okay? So Peter just asked, does it work in Australia as an example? Yeah, definitely. So let's go over here and go, I'm looking for, what was one of another, so I'm looking for accountants. Okay, so I'm looking for accountants in Sydney. All right, so let's go in any continent, any industry, anywhere in the world. And yes, I found people on Antarctica. All right, it was an insurance agency, which I thought was weird. But anyway, they are pretty common. So anywhere in the world that we can find this data. All right, now Johan said something like, what about if we looked for a particular person in a location? So I'm not just looking for a business. And in fact, we're looking for a studio recording owners, or I'm looking for the principal of the real estate, or I'm looking for a real estate investor. That's where our second type of search will come in. So our first search is our industry niche vertical, right? Our next search is what we call a people search. So if I'm looking for a specific type of person, I'm looking for a property investor. All right, so let's jump across and go, I'm looking for a property investor. And let's pick somewhere in Miami. All right, I'm looking for a property investor in Miami, Florida. Now, why would I be looking for a property investor? Maybe I work for a real estate agency and I'm looking for the investors. Okay, I'm looking for not only property investors, but I'm looking for high net worth property investors. So let's look for the CEO property investors in Miami. All right, cool. Let's go. Now, this search is going to hit LinkedIn. And again, we're starting to get our details here about our people. CEO, Liberty House Buying Group, CEO, E-commerce Management and Consulting, right? Owner and investor, Comfy Living Real Estate, property investor, Archland Properties. Are we in the right spot? Hell yeah. Right? So now we can come across and say, okay, hey, Ellie looks like our ideal prospect. I can reach out to Ellie right here on LinkedIn. Okay, I can message them right now and chat to them about generating leads or, whatever it is that we do as a service. Of course, and all of the data is being enriched in the background. So we're starting to find more information about them, Facebook information, email addresses. All right. And let's kick this AI into gear, guys. Let's kick this AI. Now we can search for people. Find me all of the CEO single moms in Seattle, CEO tech startup, CEO Miami Dolphins fans, whatever it might be. Find your ideal client and instantly be able to connect with them. Now we might say, okay, cool. You got some details there. How am I going to work with these guys? Like, how am I going to open the door with this particular company? I can see that they're my target market, but how are we going to do this? Let's talk about our AI. So the first thing that we're going to do with our AI is we're going to tell the AI to go and find more information, more details on this particular company, right? So the first thing that we can do with our AI, and the reason we've built this, is that Forbes magazine tells us 43% of salespeople don't have enough information about the client before they pick up the phone to close the deal. Right? So now I've got my AI to go and find out about this company. It hits up their website, looks at their About Us page, looks at their LinkedIn profile page, and gives us a summary. They're a company that provides accounting, taxation, and business finance services. Their services include this. This is what they do. The company size is not mentioned on the website, even though I've got it there from LinkedIn. They've got experienced and skilled accountants. Now, here's the last piece. All right? Here's the last piece. You guys could work with them by offering this kind of service. Okay. Remember, I think it was this one that we had as a different, what do we have? ABC Consulting, marketing services. So it will create for you a unique proposition of how you can work together. All right. It will show you that this particular company does this, this, and this is your ideal proposition for working together. All right. So you can see they've also got a book, great thing to talk about in an email outreach. They've got dedicated professional individuals. And here's our system. To benefit them, ABC Consultant could offer business systems to streamline their online course delivery for a better and more efficient user experience. Great. There's something I can tell them about. Additionally, our lead generation services could help HeatGeek attract more professionals in the heating industry to their platform and increase their overall customer base. Wow. I don't even need to know what to say to these guys. It does it all for me. And in fact, if I want to take it even one step further, say, okay, cool, I understand what they do. Now create for me that connection. AI. Let's get the AI to create this connection material for me. So I can say, okay, cool. Hey, I'm Walt from ABC Consultants. Your rich, engaging content on HeatGeek and emphasis on educating about the heating industry clearly differentiates you in the market. With our business systems and lead gen, we could enhance your digital reach. Now, that's an AI-generated intro that I can immediately use as my opening paragraph or as my DM. And if that doesn't sound like you're like, yeah, it's a little bit, cheesy, wouldn't really say that. Well, we can change it. Come up here, come over to our templates, and you can set the voice of the AI. And I'll show you what I mean. So we can say, hey, let's be a little bit more professional. Reply with a professional script. All right. Notice something unique, pick up on an award, talk about something specific. So I can create the interaction piece with AI to make sure that it's personalized and reflects me. And I can have different voices for all the people in my company. I might speak differently than Johan does. So I can create different AI voices and different interactions so that it sounds like me when I reach out to our people. All right. Now, guys, this is what we show our clients. And this is how we got to 50K MRR in 90 days. We got them on a call and we showed them that we could generate leads. And then we were able to take those leads straight into our CRM system, GHL, automate outreach, create all of those opportunities for them and track all of that all the way through. No wonder people were throwing their businesses cards at us. Okay. So let me jump back here.
So, well, a couple of weeks ago, I was on, sorry, I've got a throat.
I don't know if you're going to get
on a call. I'll survive. I was on a call with this guy who does cybersecurity for banks, and he said, okay, sure, I'm gonna butcher the accent. Okay, show me, man. Let's go. Show me the CEOs of the banks in Trinidad and Tobago. And so we pulled up, typed in CEO of banks, Trinidad, Tobago. Boom, all the people rock up, and he's like, that's my client, that's my client, that's my client. And so from the 10 that was pulled up, 3 were already his clients. And he goes, this is amazing. I wish I had this along 10 years ago. I said, cool. Well, you can have it now. Let's sign up. So literally that call was a 15-minute call. Who's your ideal client? Who do you want to work with? He told me, we loaded it up. They were all here. And then he signed up. So this is the easiest thing to sell. Yeah.
So we have so many case studies and use cases like that. Johan, can you queue up the voicemail that you got back from the guys who ran the gym? So guys, a lot of people asking us, how do we do this for B2C? So we've got amazing stories. And again, let me just show while Johan's getting that. He landed at an airport and had this voicemail waiting for him. But let me just show you. So one of our B2C clients is a mortgage broker. And we were asking them, okay, so who's your client? And they were like, okay, homeowners. And I was like, I need to be a little bit more specific than that. They were like, oh, because this is primarily a B2B tool, we have to be a little bit creative about the way we do B2C, right? So it was like, tell me about who was the last person you wrote a mortgage for? And she said, oh, the last client I have is a nurse down at a local hospital. And for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the hospital, but she's in Chicago. So let me just see if I can find it. Hospital in Chicago. and the name will jump out to me. So I said, do nurses make good clients? And she was like, oh yeah, they've got a good salary. They, you know, stable employment. Let me see if I can find this one. The name will jump to me if I see it. Let me see if I can find it in the system here. That's it. Boom. John Stroger. This is where her client worked. So the last mortgage that she wrote was John Stroger Hospital in Chicago, a nurse. So what we did was we literally just grabbed that website and we said, okay, if nurses make good clients for you as a mortgage broker, let's pop that website into our system over here. So we've got a search where we can target one website at a time. So we go, okay, let's drop this in over here and get everybody that works at that particular hospital. So we say, okay, cool. Let's go and find everybody that works at this particular hospital. And we can just literally load up the results. And we can reach out to them and say, hey, your colleague just saved $300 a month off their mortgage because you work at the local hospital. We'd love to see if we can do the same thing for you. If you'd like to see if we can save you a few points off your mortgage, drop in an inquiry. She wrote 3 mortgages that month to staff at the hospital. All right. So that was a B2C example. We've got so many of those, like restaurants and gyms. Johan, have you got that recording there?
I do.
All right. So preface. This is a local gym. I'm going to do the talking because I know you're scratchy. This is a local gym, right? So again, completely B2C. I'm looking for people who live in the community who want to get fit. Great. What Johan did was he said, how about we organize a bit of a campaign for some of the businesses around here? We set up, we looked for specific people, and these guys are not just a standard like $20 a month gym. These are a high-end gym. These guys are charging $400-500 a month. They are the, you know, absolute best of the best there. So what is the people that we're looking for? We're looking for high net worth individuals in and around a specific area that we can target with an offer for the gym. And we set this up, and Johan, I'd love for you to just play that recording. So this was the voice note after we set this up for the client in the system.
All right, ready?
I just have to let you know, using your incredible software has now got us a meeting teed up with the CEO of Cricket Australia, Kevin Roberts. I'm like speechless, bro. Like he was like, he's checked out the page. He's like, I love your energy, Matt. Like all the stuff that you said. It must be a CEO thing. And then he's like, mate, I'm looking for a place to train, and I want to talk partnerships. You know, when can I come down, drop down? He's only 700 meters away. So we've teed up a time for Thursday, 12 p.m. But dude, like, I'm such a massive cricket fan. So for me, it was like when I searched him up, and I remember seeing his LinkedIn thing. And it was, Kevin Roberts, CEO of Cricket Australia, coming down for a meeting in Elite Body at 12 on Thursday. So, man, I just wanted to let you know, and I just want to say thank you once again, man.
There you go.
Wow. So how do we work with B2C? We've got a heap of training. And guys, when you drop into our school group and Facebook group, just search B2C. There's heaps and heaps of strategies in there that we've created partnerships, and we've created incredible connections with distributors and with people who can bring in thousands of new clients. So there's heaps of ways. So guys, let me just keep going through. I'm conscious of time. I promised that we'd show you the exact steps. So let me make sure we keep that promise for you guys. So that the tool that we built is designed to target and find your ideal clients. We've upgraded it every single week to make sure we've got the latest information, the best AI tools in there. And now we're just seeing results after results after results after results. All right. There's only 2 requirements for this system to work. The first is a good offer. You need to have something good to sell, right? Because if you don't have something great to sell, it doesn't matter if you can find your ideal clients, they're not going to listen to you. But you guys have got something good, right? Everybody on this call's got something good to sell. And if you're just getting started, we're going to show you how you can use the white label version of the leads tool and give yourself something good to sell, right? And of course, as I mentioned, grab Alex's book. It's a real no-brainer. The next thing that you need to make it work is to be able to reach the right audience, all right? To be able to reach the right audience. So there's 3 ways to make money with this program. And this is where we want to get to. First of all, you can generate leads for yourself and any other products or services that you want. Okay. Now, if you sell video marketing, Facebook ads, SEO services, whatever it is, you need to be able to generate leads for your own business. That is methodology number 1, right? Methodology number 2 is that you can source leads using this program and you sell it as a service, as a high ticket service. One of our head trainers, John Logar, we'll get you free access to his training as well. John runs training workshops on how to sell leads for $5,000 to $8,000 a month. And he's got testimonials of people that have just closed a $65,000 deal and that kind of stuff using this exact system, right? Because businesses need leads more than anything else. If they're doing SEO or video marketing or anything that a business does, it's only for one reason, and that's to get more customers in the door. And if you can give them a shortcut that starts that process, that's what they're happy to pay you for. All right. So method 1, get leads for you. Who needs them? Everybody on this call said me. Right? Method 1, get the leads for yourself. Method 2, you can turn this into a high ticket service if you want to, right? And then that leads us to the biggest opportunity of all. Before I get there, I just want to ask you guys, please, a little bit of interaction here. Simple. Just drop me a number. What is one client worth to your business? All right. So we know at Comet Suite, over a period of a year, a client was worth somewhere around $6,500. Okay. Steve says thousands. So what's one client worth to you? Is it 5,000? Is it 500 a month, says Paul? Okay. So 6,000 a year in that. So one client is worth $500 a month. What is one client worth to you? If you're in the legal space, it might be higher. So David says it's 8,000 to 10,000. 5K, says Jose, right? 5K a year, says James. All right, great. Guys, we're starting to get those numbers. One client is worth $5,000. Now, from our research, from asking a whole bunch of people that same question, we found that the average client value across all of the industries is about $3,200. And that counts everybody who's like a nail salon or a restaurant where their ticket price might only be $100, all the way up to finance companies and automotive, which might be, $10,000 or $20,000, right? Paul says somewhere between $500 and $25,000 is one client. So if you can help a business get one client, right? That's how much value you can provide on an ongoing basis, and it makes it an easy sale. Okay. So do you feel that if you were able to help a business get just one client, that they'd be excited? Remembering average value $3,200, right? Depending on who the client is. If you could help them get one client, they could see a real return on investment, right? One client. Now we're going to show you how you can use this system to get leads in their funnel over and over and over again. Okay, which leads us to the third way of making money with this system. We give you the entire thing as a white label license. You get to white label this entire program and put your own stamp on it and sell it for your own margin and keep 100% of the profit, right? We also, for anybody that works with us, all of our partners, and guys, thank you so much for the people on the call who are giving us feedback, all of our sales tools and systems. So we give you all of our ads, the emails, the landing pages, the funnels, the scripts are all included. We give you our entire licensing system so that you can put your own brand on it. You create your own license pricing. You manage all your clients, and there's no limit on the amount of accounts that you can sell. Okay. Each sale that you make, there's a fee that gets paid to us in the background, but that's not paid by you. That's paid by the client as they buy it from you. So you get 100% of the profit, and it's all automated straight through the system. There's no limit on the amount of accounts you can sell. You literally get an entire software company that you get to walk into. It's a fully staffed support team behind us to help you answer questions. There's a full development team doing all of the enhancing and bug fixing. Guys, I got to tell you, running a software company is expensive. Jose says, if you're thinking about buying this, stop thinking and buy it. Thank you, Jose. I love you, man. Appreciate that. You get all of that, and you don't have to fund any of it. You don't have to pay for all of that dev. You get to walk into this as a business. You get to take the entire system and go and make money from it. So the question is always, okay, cool, I've got something great. How do I find clients for myself? And James says it's an easy investment. Thank you, man. How do I go about finding clients? Well, simple. You use the leads tool to find the clients. And then what are you selling them? Leads. You use the tool to sell the tool. That's why people are having so much success. All right. So remember, we said our average client value of $3,200. And remember, we said there was 3 ways of making money. Number 1, generating leads for yourself, bringing in sales for everything you do. Guys, what's that worth to you? If we can get you one client, we found out that it's somewhere between 500 and 25 grand, right? If we can get one client. So what's it worth to you to just do that? Just get leads for yourself, right? What's it worth for you to be able to turn that into a high ticket program? Okay. What's it worth to white label this and sell it to the millions of businesses out there who need leads like they need oxygen? Okay. And you just heard the reaction from somebody who was able to as a gym owner, change their trajectory with just one campaign. Okay. What's that worth to a business? And that's what they get to pay you because you own a white label license for it. So here's the exact plan. I promised that this is what I would deliver for you guys. Number one, get our 20 free leads system. Okay. Install that. If you're running GHL, it's a snapshot, it's a one click. And we've got all of the training. Actually, I'll show you guys that. So inside of our training system, we've got step-by-step training on exactly how to do this. All right. So we literally walk you through every single step of the way. So in level 1 of our training, we give you the 20 free lead snapshot. We tell you the strategy behind it. We walk through exactly how to set this up. We get it all branded and set for you. We create your searches. We run your leads. We give you the snapshots. Everything is right here. Okay. So in every step of this process, it's all built out for you. Okay. So step 1, install that 20 free lead system. Step 2, reach out, just like Michael Cook did and booked 7 meetings in 24 hours. Reach out to business owners and offer them 20 free leads if they want to check out your new program. Now, we have had people make sales within an hour of grabbing this program by dropping in a social media post, which we give you, that is just simply says, hey, new lead system, if you'd like 20 free leads, book in with me. All right. So offer business owners on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, via email, 20 free leads to check out this new program with you. And then run a demo, as I just did on the call. Now, here's a key piece. We even give you our white label demo video, which runs for about 6 or 8 minutes. Okay. And you can literally do a demo to somebody and never even log into the program. Remember, Philip said that he bought on the spot after I sent him the video. He didn't even need to log in or do anything. Right. So we give you the white label sales videos. So step 3, send them the video, get them on a demo, and then sign them up as a new business and rinse and repeat, right? All of the onboardings are built in. All of that stuff is built. We've got support and white label training videos. So we've got your client fulfillment snapshot. In other words, you sell a client, we give you a snapshot that then runs their business and you can install for them, okay? And the biggest benefit of following this as a plan is that it's not a test and guess program. If you're not going to pick up the white label suite over the next 12 months, what are you going to do to bring in sales for your business? Is that going to work? Do you have to test it? Right? Because if you're spending money on ads, if you're engaging VAs, if you're doing anything to generate business for yourself, that is a test and guess system. And I'm sure you'll do it. I'm sure. Okay. But it might be expensive to try. The biggest benefit here is it's been proven by others that have come before you. Okay. So what's it all going to cost, David? Let me answer that for you right now. And remember, we said we wanted to make this so good. This was what changed our world. So we wanted to make this offer so good for you guys here on this workshop. We wanted to make it so good that it was irresistible. Okay. So all of that structure, you get to pick up for just $1,497. Okay. For just $1,497, which works out to be less than $125 a month. Right. For that entire thing. Now, as a workshop special, I want to show you what's included, what you're getting in this workshop package. Number 1, guys, this is really important. If you only got the leads tool and nothing else, and you got 1,000 leads a month for your business, remember what we said one client was worth? If you got 1,000 leads a month and that was it, that was the only thing you got, you'd already be miles in front. You can go across to Comet Suite. You can buy that program right now for $297 a month. Okay. If you got this program, just nothing else, you'd already be in front and you can use it for your own lead generation. You'd be miles in front. What would you do with 1,000 targeted leads? What would that do for your business over the next 12 months? Guys, will you be looking to grow your business in the next 12 months? Will leads be needed? Right. So if you only got the leads tool, you'd be miles in front. But at $297 a month, that's already $3,500 of value in this workshop package for $1,497, right? So you get 12 months of access to the leads tool with 1,000 leads a month, which is valued at $3,500. Plus, you get our complete 20 free lead system. Now, this is the one that's changed businesses all over our client group, right? You get all of the landing pages and funnels. You get all of the automations all pre-built and done. You get the opportunity tracking. You get the email sequences all written for you. You get the strategy so you can understand exactly how it works. And that whole thing we've packaged up as a value at $497, which I'm sure you'd say is worth it. Show me how to get the leads and show me how to get them into the calendar at a $500 value just for that system. So we'll add that in. And guys, this is the link, by the way. This is the first time I popped it up onto the screen. If you want to grab the workshop package, it is whitelabelsuite.com/go. And I'll ask Johan to drop that into the chat box. Whitelabelsuite.com/go if you want the workshop package. So we'll add that in, the 20 free leads program. The next is you get our white label ads package. So we show you exactly how to advertise this and sell it. All right. White label Facebook ads package. All right. I'm just going to make that a clickable link, Mr. Johan. So that is whitelabelsuite.com/go. The white label Facebook ads package. You get the ads graphics, you get the ad copy, you get the videos, all right? Again, packaged up and done for you at a value of $497. So adding that in, we've got 3,500 for the leads tool. You get the white label 20 free leads program and our white label ads package worth $500 and all for $1,497. You get our own sales training kit. Now, this is something that we've only just added in the last month or two, where we've been training our internal sales team to be making sales every single day. As part of that, they get scripts, they get slide deck presentations, they get videos, they get walkthroughs, how to build a demo, step by step, they get sales calls recordings. So Johan and I and all of our sales teams are people that have done the sales call. There's a vault of recordings in there. So we give you the entire training kit that we use to train our own salespeople so that you can make sales. All right. Value $1,000. All of that training, step-by-step templates, slide decks, scripts. All right. The full sales training, the breakdown of how to demo the software, the recordings of the sales calls, and the step-by-step presentation training. Okay. So we add that into the kit as well. We also give you white label videos. We give you white label sales videos, white label support and instructional videos. Okay. So you don't even need to know the software or record those stuff yourself. It's all done. White label, no branding. You can just drop it straight in. Value $994 between both of them. All right. Let's add that in. So we've got 12 months of leads access. We get the 20 free lead system, the white label Facebook ads, the sales training kit, and the sales and support videos as well. And it's the workshop package at $1,497. You get more snapshots. There is the client success snapshot. When you make a sale to help you get the client set up. So now I've just made a sale. Well, what do I do? Install the snapshot, follow the steps, and they're up and running. Woo! Right? You get the generate, this is a huge one, generate sales presentation snapshot. Simply install this for an instant sales page, opt-in system, splash page. So now I can present my new leads tool with a professionally designed graphics page and a full follow-up system and everything ready to go. Okay? There's $1,294 in those two snapshots. Okay. And Omar said, hey, I'm here from Dominic, which is one of the top affiliates in the world, decided to jump in and secure the low monthly cost before the price jumps. Wow. Just the templates and ready to go designs, not including the software itself, already make the price worth it. You guys saved me months of work. Awesome. So let's add that in as well. Of course, you get the full white label license. And this is the big one. So you get to sell this as many times as you want. Okay. You get to set your own pricing, manage your own clients. And what's the value here? Priceless. If somebody gives you a business in a box that you can set up and go for yourself, what is it worth? Plus the fact that it generates leads for that business. Wow. What about what Lindsay did? She said, hey, also on another note, I just done and went and sold a whole dang $7,500 lead gen package. So Lindsay made one sale and got a five times ROI in one sale, right? You can sell it for whatever you want to sell it for. So you can sell this program for whatever you want. So, and the cool thing is that recurring income builds. So if you make one sale a month at $997, right? So month one, you make $997. Great. But that sale is still there next year. Next month. So next month you make another sale, but you still get paid from the first one. So month two, you made $2,000. Month three, it just keeps building. All right. Month five, you're up to $5,000 a month. After 12 months, you're at $12,000 a month, just under, making just one sale a month. Remember, Michael made 7 appointments in 24 hours. So could you make one sale of a leads tool, one sale a month? At the end of that year, you're at $12,000 in recurring revenue. Okay. So what do we value that white label license at? Should we put 10,000 on it just to say this is a complete business ready to rock? And let's add that into our kit. So You get the leads tool, access 12 months, 1,000 leads per month. Of course, there are other packages you can go up if you need more. There's a 20 free leads system and training, the full white label Facebook ads program, the full sales training kit where we teach and train your salespeople and you to make sales, the white label sales and support videos, the sales and client success snapshots, and of course, the entire white label license for the tool, which is a total value of over $17,000, but our workshop package is $14.97. All right, guys, yes, there is a monthly plan on that same link. You're going to end up paying more. At $14.97, it works out to be about $125 a month. But if you can't swing that, I get it. You're going to need to invest in your business in the next 12 months, and generating leads is one of the smartest things you can ever do. So getting the leads itself is going to be worth it. But if you can't swing it, I get that. You can pay monthly, all right? You do end up paying a little bit more. So what is this thing? It's a business accelerator. You get all of the templates, the systems, the training, and the programs. They're all done for you. It's a door opener. As Jay says, my first client signed up earlier this week, and I just signed my second client straight off the demo. Thank you, White Label Suite. Landed my first client, says Kelly. It allows you to offer the hottest reason for a business owner to want to speak to you. Come and get some free leads, Mr. Business Owner. I dare you to say no to me. Right? It's a door opener. It's a proven model. Bridget says, if I was going to create a YouTube video about my experience signing up with this awesome system, it would be called How I Made 13 Sales in 24 Hours Using Only Organic Traffic. Great job, guys. You're changing the marketplace, right? 13 sales in 24 hours. Bridget just sent out an email to a client group and boom, 13 sales at $297 a month. So what will it cost you to test and guess your way over the next 12 months? Would it be more than $14.97? And will it be done with a proven model? Okay, it's duplicatable and scalable. Thousands have already walked the path. They've proven it. There's no limit on the amount of licenses you can sell. Philip says, hey, everyone, Jed, this is in a Zoom call. Wilhelmine says, I closed today 3 deals with a value of $6,500. Can anybody spell ROI? All right. So what you're actually getting is your complete workshop package. Let me just run through 12 months access to the leads tool, which is 1,000 leads a month for your business. That in itself is going to be needed and valuable for you. The 20 free lead systems and training. You get the white label Facebook ads. You get the sales training kit, the sales videos and support videos. You get the generate sales and client success snapshots. You get the entire white label suite license, and you get to pick up the whole thing for $1,497. All right, $1,497. And let's chuck in a couple of bonuses. So we also are live with Q&A calls where you can jump on. They are open Q&A. Hey, I need to know about this. How do I set this up? Our entire team at your fingertips, ready to go. Okay. You get to join our community. We've now moved from Facebook over to school, but there's over 1,500 active members sharing and connecting and doing deals. The amount of information in this group is staggering. It's amazing. Plus, we're also going to give you access to all of our sales training recordings. And we've brought in some incredible people over the last 12 months. Anik Singhal talking about how to build out to an 8-figure business using just 4 funnels, how to create an irresistible offer. This guy did $32 million in sales last year. Would you pay $100 to listen to that recording? All right. What about Amanda from Chet Holmes, the ultimate sales machine, talking about how to double your sales? Again, would that recording be valuable to you? As Jim Rohn said, it's not what it costs to listen to. It's what it costs if you don't get a chance to listen to it. What about Ari talking about how to do a 1-call close? I love this recording. How to do a 1-call close. When you get somebody on the call, how to make sure you close them on that call, not have to do the follow-up and all that kind of stuff, right? So Ari is recording in our vault. Simon, how to double your revenue in 90 days. Would that be worth it to listen to these guys? Now, this is what Jess had to say. Jess said, I'm not going to lie. These talks have been incredible. I've not even used the leads tool yet, and the talks alone are so worth it. Once I suss the leads, it's fire, baby. All right. So you get access to our entire masterclass vault. So again, guys, is this an offer so good? Is this something, give me a 1 if this is a good offer. If you guys feel like this is a great offer. This is a workshop package, which you can pick up at whitelabelsuite.com/go. Give me a 1 if this is a pretty good package. 1. All right. Guys, is it worthwhile? Like, look at what you're getting. The leads tool itself, the templates, the training, the system, all of the step-by-step, all of the snapshots, everything that's proven to work. All right, let's go. For $1,497, if you're picking up the workshop package, you get the whole lot. It is under $125 a month. Okay. So what are you getting? The most advanced tool in your business war chest, the workshop package, all of the access to everything that we've got, our sales training, our step-by-step program, and the white label license for $1,497. Let me answer a few questions. How hard is this to set up? As I said, we've had people make sales within an hour of purchasing by just literally dropping in a social media post and going bang, right? But it is a step-by-step. If you're reasonably tech savvy and you're familiar with snapshots and setup and all that kind of stuff, you can get up and running in probably 35, 40 minutes, something like that. Maybe even less than that. If you're snapshot savvy, you can just install and go. But it might take you a day to go through the training and the videos. Okay. We have step-by-step training. Clients have made sales within an hour of starting with us. Okay. Will we help you? Guys, this is a really important question. Will we help you? And my answer is yes, as much as we possibly can. Okay. Now we've got 2,500 members. So we can't be there with you every step of the way. But what we can do is provide our team an access in every single area and way that we can. We've got open Q&A calls, complete step-by-step training. We've got an AI-based support system so you can access it 24 hours. And we've got our team on standby. So if I go to our training portal right now, if I come across to our, sorry, should have gone to the help center. If I go to the help center, if I've got a question, I can just type in and search for an article, right? But I can also see I've got my team online right now. So not only have you got AI backing with all of the question and answers that you could possibly need, but our team are right there with live chat as well. So will we help you as much as we possibly can? But you got to do the work, all right? You got to do the work. We just give you everything that we can. How do I make sales to clients? People ask. How do I make sales to clients? We literally show you in the training. You select which package you want to sell, 1,000 leads a month, 2,000 leads a month. You can design your own at the enterprise level. And that we create the buy link and it's done. We even provide you the sales tools. Okay. What sales tools? Ads, banners, emails, videos, slide decks, sales call recordings, funnels, everything done for you, ready to go for $1,500. Unbelievable. How do I get all these tools? Some are downloadable, so you'll get them as a straight download link. Some are checklists, right? We've got our sales training kit is a checklist, so you can go through step by step, give it to your salespeople. Some are included and loaded up in the GHL format, so you get that as a snapshot. If you don't have GHL, you can get a 30-day free trial and get all of those accesses to everything as well. All right, guys, this is important. It's $1,497. Is it a one-time payment? No, it's an annual fee. You can cancel anytime. Right? If you're getting 1,000 leads a month and you're selling this to your clients with an unlimited profitability, we hope you don't cancel, but you can. All right. If you keep with us, you keep getting leads. I mean, that in itself, the value. Your clients will have their software updated. So you don't have to update the software. You have access to our $1 million system for just $1,497 a year. Do we have a monthly option? Yes. You'll end up paying a bit more, but you can grab it if you need to. It's $197 in a monthly. Okay. So our workshop package has got everything included. It is whitelabelsuite.com/go. Again, I'm going to drop that as a clickable link into the chat because I can see our chat going crazy in there, but it is whitelabelsuite.com/go to grab our workshop package and you get instant access to everything. Okay. Now, guys, I did also promise that we'll also share with you our outbound marketing playbook, which our incredible ops manager, Kyle, has created for us, the exact frameworks to go out and build your businesses as well. So you can grab that at whitelabelsuite.com/outbound. All right. So whitelabelsuite.com/go, come and grab the workshop package. We can't wait to work with you and grab that bonus outbound playbook as well. And guys, Johan, hopefully you're still with us. That's our workshop. So I hope you grab the worksheet. And again, I'll drop that link in there. If you're a bit late to the call, this workshop came with a worksheet. So it's whitelabelsuite.com/worksheet, where we outline this whole process, finding your ideal client, offering them something incredible, putting all that into a system and automating that process. That's how we built our agency to 50K MRR. All right. Are our results typical? I have to say no. We did something pretty special. But what we can show you is that thousands of business owners, agency owners have come after us and are dropping in testimonials all the time about booking meetings, filling their calendar, making sales, increasing their MRR by following these steps. Right. So that's what we did. And we've put everything into a system that you can follow along with. Okay, guys, I'm a little bit over time with 15 minutes there, but hopefully that's been valuable for you. This is the system that we've run and we run continually to this day, and thousands of business owners are doing the same thing. snapshots, training, tutorials, templates, emails, videos, worksheets, slide decks, PowerPoints, scripts, recordings. Everything is there for you. Plus, we make it live. We make it live with our training calls. We've got a training call tomorrow on running webinars. We run training calls every week these days. You get access to all of those recordings, and everything is done for your success. Why? Again, I started the workshop by saying this. Why would we share our secret? Why would we share this? Well, A, because there's more than enough business for everyone to have more than enough business. And B, when you pick up the program with White Label Suite and you then go on to make sales and make easy sales, as our members are doing, our license count is going up. So if we help you succeed, then we win. So that's where you get an actual partner in your corner, somebody that's got a vested interest in making sure that you're successful. Guys, hopefully that's been helpful. whitelabelsuite.com/go will help you get the workshop package, all the templates, training, snapshots, everything delivered immediately. You get all of our step-by-step systems. You get AI training and live team chat training. You get open Q&A calls, community access, all of our recordings, and everything ready to go. Team, we've done everything we can to make sure you're successful. The last ingredient is you. Following our steps can generate the same results as we've seen hundreds of times already. Okay, guys, hopefully this is helpful for you. Come and grab the links. I'm happy to stick around for any Q&A. If there's any questions or anything outstanding there. Johan, have we got any questions that
yeah, for sure. So Paul asked, if we sell this at 300 for 1,000 leads, how much goes to you guys?
Great question. Yeah. So remember we talked about the licensing dashboard. So we've got this licensing dashboard where you'll come in and say, okay, hey, I want to sell the 1,000 leads a month package. So cool. Let's come across to packages and let's create a new package for sale. So we say, okay, the package, I want to sell Paul's, this is what I'm going to call it, Paul's Lead Gen Special. All right. And it's 1,000 leads a month and a CRM system included. All right, great. Now you can see the prices. Okay, but again, Paul, this doesn't come out of your pocket. It comes out of the customer's transaction. So we're going to say, okay, we're going to include 1,000 leads and I want to price it at $397. Okay. Now, do we want to add a setup fee? Yep, sure. So I can add in a one-time price of a setup fee. Okay. Setup fee. I might charge $600 for that. Okay. And, oh, sorry, wrong thing. Pop it in there. $600 setup. Okay. And done and done. That's how hard it was to create this as a package for sale. Right? There's a couple of extra steps with webhooks and that kind of stuff which are here, but that is now ready. Okay, and I can see it on the screen, Paul's Lead Gen Special, and I want to get my link to be able to make this as a saleable thing. And there's my sale link right there. So now I can go and sell this. Boom. Let's see what people see when they click on that link. My company is called Gogio, so you'll see that there. You'd have your company there, obviously. But this is a Stripe checkout. Now it's $997. Why is it $997? Because it's $300 plus the setup fee. All right. So that's a one-off $600 and then a recurring $397. People put their credit cards in and it's done. Now, when the sale transaction goes through, the package that we set up was 1,000 leads a month. Okay. So that 1,000 leads a month comes with a price tag of $150 fee to us, which means that at a $397 sale, $247 a month is your profit straight into your account, okay? And you will never have to actually pay that. That comes from the customer's transaction. So when they ring in that sale, $150 goes to us in the background and the 100% of the profit goes straight into your pocket. And it's all automated, right? So you can sell different packages. You can sell monthly and yearly. Once you've got clients, like maybe 4 or 5 clients with us, it makes financial sense to go up to our enterprise package, which is more expensive, but then you're not paying any additional fees for licenses and you can give them away for free. You can offer free trials and that kind of stuff. This is a little bit more expensive. What we suggest is start on our base program, which is the White Label Suite license workshop package that we offered you guys. Once you've got a few sales, you can come across to us and upgrade. Does it use my Stripe account or yours? Josh, both. It goes into your Stripe account, but pays us in our Stripe account. So it does a split in the back end. The price of the enterprise, Paul, is $747 a month when you want to upgrade to that level. And then you don't have any additional license costs.
$797. Right?
$797, sorry, $797 a month. So guys, again, all automated and with thousands of people that have come through that system away. Paul says, I rock. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate that. That's very nice. So guys, some free gifts for you. Go and get the worksheet, whitelabelsuite.com/worksheet. Get the outbound playbook, whitelabelsuite.com/outbound, right? Those are the playbooks that we put together to create this, right? And then grab the workshop package, get all of the resources, get everything up and running, whitelevelsuite.com/go. And if there really is one question to ask yourself, it is this: will I be needing leads in the next 12 months? And if your answer is yes, I want you to expand that question just a little bit more. Do you think there are businesses within 10, 20 minutes of your driving distance right now that would also answer yes to that question? Do you think they would need leads sometime in the next 12 months? And if your answer is yes, you feel like businesses would need leads, then why not be the one that sells it to them? We've got an amazing client who uses this program as a downsell. So remember, I talked about John Logar teaching people to sell high-ticket lead packages as a service, right? But they charge $5,000 to $8,000 a month. So they go and they present, they say, look, it's going to be $6,500 a month for this service. The client says, no, it's a bit too much, can't afford it. So they sell the software as a downsell. Oh, okay. You can't afford us to do it for you, no probs. Here's the software we use. You can have it for $1,500 a month. Oh, great. So they are picking up a white label sale as a downsell from their lead gen service. Amazing. Okay. There you go.
Hey,
So
there's a couple of questions that I'd love to get answered. So
Sure.
Paul says, they get a license number. We do the leads on our software. The answer is no. They
get their own copy of the program. So what you're actually, when you create a package and you sell it, they get their own username, they get their own password, they get their full lead gen system. They get to log into it in your dashboard. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up your white label domain. All right. You've got your own logos, you've got your own colors. They don't know we exist. So when you make a sale, Paul, they get their own access to the software. They get their own username and password. They get sent that username and password by you. So it'll come from your own email address, everything there. They log in on your own domain. And if you're embedding this in GHL, you just set this up as a custom menu link. And again, we've got training on this as well, but they can then access it inside of your GHL system if you're using that as well. So they get their own license. You don't have to do the lead service, the lead gen for them. You don't have to run the searches for them unless you want to provide that as a service. They get their own software, their own login, their own control.
So just on that, guys, we have other clients using this, and they're doing it on, they're using the software, they're selling the software, but then the people are saying, hey, I don't want to do it myself. Can you just hire somebody to do it? And then they are hiring VAs from the Philippines for $500 a month to do it for them. And then they're putting their markup on there. We have one person selling it for $5,000 a month, simply because they've got people on the phones calling those and booking the appointments in. The business owners, at the end of the day, they don't care about the software, they don't care about the systems, they don't care about follow-up. They just want people sitting in front of them who they can do the best that they do with. So if you can provide a better service, if you can set up that system for them, then they're in. There's a couple more questions, Walt, if that's okay.
Yeah, Peter's just picked up the workshop package. So thanks, Peter. I can see that there. Congrats, man. Welcome. Look forward to seeing you on our training calls.
Welcome. So Stephen says, what's the cost of generating the 20 free leads that we're selling?
Yeah, great question. Oh, that's a really cool. No, it doesn't. So we actually recognize the fact. So you've got 1,000 leads, right? And I'm doing all these demos, and like, what's my cost? What's really cool is that we built a demo mode inside of the software. So if I'm on a call with someone, I can say, oh, hey, I'm demoing to Johan. Let me do this as demo mode. Right now, it says demo mode won't do live data, but it lets me show the business, and it has.
Can I share screen?
Oh, sorry.
Just a.
Thank you. Thank you, man. All right, so let me come back and do that again. So I've got Johan on a call. So this is Johan demo. All right, and I tick this box, all right, which is the demo mode. Now, what this does is it restricts my search. So I'm not able to do just an open, broad search, but I can search for specific niches and industries. So I can got accountants and mortgage brokers and construction workers, and I've got specific locations in London, Sydney, Chicago. So let's find construction workers in Chicago, and I go click. And my cost of my leads is $0. I have not used any of my 1,000 by doing a demo search, okay? Because we built the demo mode into the software so that you don't have to use your leads. Now, what we do with a client when we're doing the demo and they say to us, hey, so what about those 20 free leads? If you're generating 20 free leads and like for the client, you say, would you like to go ahead? No, I'll just take my leads and go. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, you can literally download all of those leads into a CSV and just give it to them, right? Bang, it's straight into a CSV. Thanks very much for, whatever. But what we do is we say, before I give you these leads, what are you going to do with them? Well, we've got a system that will automate the outreach, follow them up, see who's interested, message you if they respond, get them into your calendar, and we can set all that up for you for $4.97 a month. Oh, well, cool. Let's go. So giving the leads on the demos, just you can download them straight into a CSV. If you use demo mode for the search, it will cost you 0 credits. But if you need to generate the leads and give them to the client, you're going to use 20 leads out of your 1,000 on that call. Hopefully that helps. Let's go.
I'm a bit fuzzy because of the medication of the flu. Did you show them the lookalike audience and the custom audience? Just checking.
No. Oh, that's a really great point. So guys, this is a really cool thing. And let me talk face to camera just for a second. So one of the great sales tools that we've seen our members teach us, which was fantastic. They were like, okay, so they're using Go High Level, which we love. We think the Go High Level crew are amazing. But one of the things in Go High Level is that you can set up an automation to automatically populate a Facebook audience, a custom Facebook audience, right? So what these guys did was they showed that just by targeting and searching, we can do 1 click into GHL with a tag, which also you set up in the system, and that tag automatically adds them to a Facebook audience. So now these guys are going, who do you sell to? Real estate agents in Miami. Amazing. Here's 1,000 real estate agents a month adding to your custom audiences on Facebook. So now your Facebook ads are running to specific targeted audiences that you're setting up. Now, that's a little bit tricky because you need to know automations in GHL. Lead comes in, fires off the automation. One of the action steps in the automation is to populate the custom audience. Hands-free, unbelievable. But for the clients that you're speaking to that don't have GHL, cool. Let's just export it as a CSV. And that CSV export has got their name, their business, their email address, their phone number, and you can instantly upload it to Facebook as a custom audience for the client and build their audiences in advertising platforms. You can do that on LinkedIn as well. So you can literally build their audiences on the social media platforms using the targeted leads that they are choosing, which is really, really powerful. Yeah.
That's awesome. So the next one, Paul says, are there any niches we can't do?
Yes, 100%. I haven't found one yet, but I'm sure there are. So here's one we can't do. Here's one we can't do. Somebody says, I'm a karate teacher, right? I run a martial arts studio, and I want to find all the parents with kids in this local area by a search. I'm going to go, no, but. No, I cannot go here and say, find me parents. And there's a really specific reason why you guys should pay attention right now. Pay attention. Be extremely glad that we can't do that, because you're fringing on so many privacy laws, right? If I can get you Mrs. Jones's number from 2 doors down, who you know's got 2 kids, right? Oh, damn, I hope you're covered, right? And Paul just absolutely nailed it. How would I do that for a martial arts studio? Well, guess what I would do? I'd reach out to all the local schools, which we can do in a second in this. I'd reach out to the schools and I'd say, hey, guys, we're a local family business that helps kids and students increase their discipline, fitness, all that kind of stuff. We're offering a free class next Friday. I'd love to offer it to anybody in the faculty that's got kids. And if you'd like to drop this little banner into your newsletter, I'll extend this offer out to any of the parents that are in this local community. So how do you find local business leads? The answer is think about who already has those local businesses, those local companies and people on their database. If I can reach the company, if I can send one email to one school or one hospital or one government organization or one fitness studio, if I can send one email to an athletics club who've got 500 members and you're bringing them into your yoga studio, one connection can bring you hundreds. So how would I find Mrs. Jones down the road? I definitely and deliberately wouldn't. But I would reach out to the people who deal with Mrs. Jones all the time.
For sure. The next one is a really good one, and it's from David Singer. He says, that's the cost of acquisition. You know, what's the cost of generating leads? It's never free unless warm leads via social media. So, David, great question. We actually have business coaches who use this, and this is how they do it. Hey, well, I've looked you up. I think you're absolutely amazing. We have a private Facebook group. Would love for you to be part of it. Here's the link. Join us. Or here's the WhatsApp group. And just that simple thing. You're targeting the exact person who you want to be in business with.
And you're warming them up. Yep.
Click on the link, they jump in the Facebook group, the WhatsApp group, the school group, whatever it is, wherever you have your community. What happens when they join your community? They're social proof. So now they can see social proof of other people who love and respect you. And then it's just human nature to be like, hey, I want to connect. I want to know what's going on here.
We call it the treasure chest. We call it the treasure chest method. We actually did a training on this last week. We call it the treasure chest method, where we literally, we're not pitching people when we reach out to them, right? So if you're I don't know, you're a business coach, great example, right? Instead of reaching out to a business and pitching and saying, hey, can we be your business coach? Right? Delete, delete, delete. What if you reached out to somebody and said, hey, we've just created a group for local business owners who are interested in success. We're going to be sharing sales tips. We're going to have recruitment offers in there. We're going to be helping businesses. And you fill that with content that you can use AI to generate these days. And now, instead of reaching out to a business owner with a pitch, you're reaching out to a business owner with an invitation. Hey, come and join this group. We're a local business community interested in successful organizations growing their business. Now, what Ari Gulper teaches is that you're filling your pond with your ideal fish and allows you to fish that pond forever. Okay. And it's such a nice invitation. We call it the treasure chest method. Very cool. Yeah.
All right. Last question. Joe Lucky says, is it possible to target an area with a geofence,
100%
targeted?
In fact, that's the way that the system works best. So if you're searching for insurance agents in the US, all right, the way the system works best, it's probably only going to return back to you 150 or 200 people. And you're like, damn, there's like millions in the US. It actually works best if you dial it down. So one of our training videos is what we call expanding the search. And we start with a small area and expand it out. It's the way that the system generates the best and most amount of leads. So the answer is not only yes, but it's actually the best way to work it, Joe. One last question from Justin there. I'm trying to figure out how we can use this to find customers that need their homes painted or landscaping done. Justin, let me tell you a case study story from one of our clients. What this guy did, and I for the life of me cannot remember his name, Johan. I think it's Scott, but I can't remember. But he created this local business network business, right? So what he did was he actually created these little, he called them hubs, right? So he went into a local area and he created a hub. And in the hub was a plumber, a landscaper, a window cleaner, a roof repairer, a carpet guy, a curtains guy, an electrician, all in a hub, one business in each hub, right? Now, he charged the businesses a fee for being a member of that hub, right? And he set up guys, this is a bit complex. I'd love to do a training on it, but he set up a system inside of GHL where each business gave a coupon to the clients of the other businesses. Let me explain what that means. So now I'm a plumber and I can put on my webpage, when you get me to do your pipes, it might cost you $150, but I'm going to give you a coupon to get your electrician done for $90. I'm going to give you a 50% off your carpet installation. I'm going to give you a $200 gift card to use on landscaping. I'm going to give you a $500 roof clean and repair voucher from our local roofing company. Like, all of these local businesses have got a special offer. Now, what happens is I get a booking as the plumber, and this is all set up in GHL. I get a booking as the plumber, right? And part of the system is the lead comes in, okay? And immediately that I close that invoice, it sends out the coupon for all of the other businesses to that person. So, hey, Mrs. Jones, thanks so much for the chance to come and do your plumbing. Here's your coupon book. Electrician, $200 off. Roof repair, 50% voucher. Carpet cleaning, $500 thing, right? Now, he charges the local businesses to be a member of the hub, $97 each. And then he charges them an additional fee and he drips in leads at the top of those hubs every single month using the tool. This is like, whoa. So how could I use this as a local plumber or somebody? How could I find houses that need to be painted? First of all, I'd reach out to real estate agencies. I'd reach out to landscaping companies. I'd reach out to carpet cleaners. I'd reach out to roof repairers. And I'd reach out to a roof repairer and I'd say, hey, notice that you're a local roof repairer. I'd love to send you clients. I'm a local house painter. Can we put something together where I put my link on your website, you put your link on my website? Can we create a bit of a collaboration thing here? So you can do that simply with a collaboration using other businesses in the area. Or you can do it in a complex and deliberate way, like Scott, I think is his name, like Scotty did with creating the business hubs and turning it into a business of itself. Like, that was an amazing thing, right? Cool. All right, guys. I think 90 minutes in, I really genuinely, what I want you guys to take away from this workshop is this. If you can reach out to your ideal businesses on a regular basis and make them an offer that's too good to refuse. And what's the offer that we found works best? Come and get some free leads by just jumping on a call with me. If you can do that on a consistent way, if you can make your offer land in front of your ideal client again and again and again using a proven system, then your business will have the opportunity to grow in the next 12 months. What you do with that is up to you. We've given you templates, training, emails, videos, slide decks, systems, funnels, sales presentation calls, the entire system. What you do with it is up to you. I hope you join us. Come and grab it. It's whitelabelsuite.com/go. Grab the workshop kit, get access to everything immediately, and let's start getting some leads for you. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you in and around the training calls. Cheers, everyone.
See you. Bye-bye.